Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a reading of 190 and 191, along with answering not answering them for you, helping you with any of the questions that are on these pages. I already uploaded the vocabulary to the Google Classroom for these pages, so if you need vocab help, go to the Google Classroom, or you can always look the words up yourself. So I'm going to read through these two pages and then we will start going over the questions. We should be able to finish this packet by next week, so you guys will be good to go and have it done. So, any disadvantages? Critics of solar energy typically point out that the sun does not shine 24 hours a day. Usually their goal in bringing up this point is to suggest that solar energy can provide only a patchy supply of power. It is true that solar energy can only be captured during the day. However, this does not mean that we cannot create a continuous supply of solar energy. That is because solar energy can be stored. We can use this stored energy later, at night, or on cloudy days. Another supposed disadvantage to solar power is the low efficiency of solar panels. Currently, a solar panel can only convert about 15 to 16% of the sun's energy that it collects into electrical energy. But this is a higher rate of efficiency than when solar panels were first developed. As solar companies continue to explore solar energy and invent new technologies, the efficiency rate will surely continue to improve. Counting the cost. Finally, critics of solar energy often mention the high cost of installing a home or office solar system or of building a solar power plant. But throughout history, new technologies have typically been very expensive at their introduction. They then decrease in price over the years. This is because innovators come up with more efficient ways of producing them. These more efficient ways prove to be more cost-effective as well. We've already seen this price trajectory with solar energy. In early 2013, the Solar Energy Industries Association announced that the average price of a solar panel has declined by 60% since the beginning of 2011. The only costs we should be considering in regard to solar energy are the costs of not using it. This includes the cost to our environment from digging and drilling for fossil fuels. This also includes the cost to human health and our atmosphere from the pollution generated by the burning of fossil fuels. To avoid these costs, we must begin developing and installing technologies to harness the energy from our greatest renewable resource, the sun. So we're going to start with Cite Evidence A on page 190. It says, underline the three sentences on this page that provide a conflicting viewpoint to the idea that solar energy has many advantages. So you are looking for three sentences that specifically talk about why we should not use solar energy. I know that's kind of the opposite of what we're learning about, but that's what the question asks. One of the sentences that I found was another supposed disadvantage to solar power is the low efficiency of solar panels. That's the first sentence in paragraph 23. You guys will need to find two other examples. And then it says, box the sentences the author includes to respond to each of these conflicting viewpoints. So I found that same response in paragraph 23, but this is a higher rate of efficiency than when solar panels were first developed. So solar panels are improving despite people claiming they're not super efficient. Again, you guys will have to find the two other examples. Feel free to use my example. Cite Evidence B. Double underline the sentence that restates the author's main point of view. I found that in paragraph 25. Has the author convinced you that developing solar energy is a good idea? Why or why not? I'm not going to answer the second part of that question because it's an opinion question, but they're asking you if you were given the opportunity, would you or would you not use solar energy? And you guys just have to say, I would use it because, give an example, or I wouldn't use it because, and then give an example. You guys don't have to write a bunch for that. So for comprehension check questions, number 1, what is the central idea of the section, any disadvantages? A, there are many disadvantages to using solar energy. B, there are many disadvantages to burning fossil fuels. C, there are no great disadvantages to developing solar energy. Or D, there are no great disadvantages of continuing to burn fossil fuels. B or D I would throw out because they pertain to fossil fuels and we've specifically focused on solar energy. So you guys then need to choose between A or C. 2. The author is most concerned about A, the high cost of solar energy, B, the efficiency of solar energy, C, the effects of burning fossil fuels, or D, the ability to replace solar energy. So focus on what the author is more focused throughout the entire reading that we've done, so the video I did yesterday and today, not just in what we've read today. Number 3, which fact that supports a conflicting viewpoint does the author acknowledge? A, solar panels have only a 15 to 16% efficiency rate. B, fossil fuels are the source of 80% of all energy consumption. C, all fossil fuels were created more than 300 million years ago. Or D, we have enough coal for 112 years. I would select the answer that is different from the others, that specifically focuses on something else. Number 4, the author explains the price trajectory of new technologies to convince readers that A, all fossil fuels will be used up soon, B, solar energy will become cheaper, C, solar panels are efficient, or D, innovators do not care about profit. Again, it doesn't mention fossil fuels, so I throw out A. B, solar energy will become cheaper. That was mentioned in the text. C, solar panels are efficient. That was also mentioned in the text. They're becoming more efficient. And D, innovators do not care about profit. Of course they care about profit. They're trying to sell something and make money off of it. So I wouldn't go with D. So between B and C. So then how does determining the author's point of view help you understand the author's purpose for writing this text? So what is the author's point of view? First, you have to identify what the author's point of view is. So do they or do they not support solar or other types of renewable energy? And then how does their point of view help you understand their purpose? So if you know their point of view, why would they write something like this? And then what does the author want readers to do? So then what steps does the author want you to take in order to be successful? And then how does this affect the type of information the author includes in the text? So this kind of goes into like author bias. If the author has a certain point of view and wants you to take action and do those types of things, the information will reflect on that. If they want you to strictly use solar energy, they're not going to tell you about other types of renewable resources. So keep that in mind. But that is it for these 2 pages. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me, comment on this video, go to Google Hangouts, wait till we go live next Wednesday from 6 to 7 again. We're supposed to give you a keyword. So your keyword can be stapler, because there's a stapler on my desk. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we will finish the packet next week. So I will see you guys again soon.